Archangel Michael says, the truth about love often arrives like a storm that shakes everything around you. His heart beats for you, but shadows of another presence linger, pulling him into a place he cannot fully escape. The heavens whisper, and your spirit already senses what is hidden behind his silence. He is torn between two roads, one leading to you with all its promise, and another leading to the woman who claims a part of him. The conflict is not a simple mistake, it is a test of destiny, loyalty, and the depth of his soul. The divine realm is pressing this message upon you now so that you see beyond his smiles and discover the truth his lips will not say. The woman stands in the distance, knowing she does not have the same place in his spirit that you hold. Still, her presence is real, and her grasp tightens in secret ways. This is not a tale of empty jealousy, but one of choices that must soon be made. You are about to face a revelation that will strike harder than anything before. The clarity will not come in whispers, it will come like thunder, forcing him to stand before truth. That is why this message is delivered to you with urgency and power. Type Amen to get blessing 333. Archangel Michael says, though his steps are divided, his soul carries a fire only for you. The world has tried to blur that truth, yet no shadow can erase what is written in light. But for every light, there is a shadow that wants to steal it. The woman who hovers around him is not meant to remain forever. She was permitted for a season, for reasons tied to his lessons and growth. But she is not the anchor of his destiny, you are. Still, the danger cannot be ignored, because her influence is not silent. She has spoken words that twist his thoughts and planted seeds that confuse his vision. She is persistent, but her hold is not eternal. Every day, the battle inside his heart grows stronger, and soon it will break open before your eyes. The decision will no longer remain hidden. His love for you will be tested in the fire of truth, and only what is genuine will survive. Type Amen to get blessing 777. His hands may tremble when he reaches for you, but his heart knows its home. He has tried to silence what he feels, to appear in control, but the truth always finds a way to rise. And the truth is simple, his soul belongs with you, not her. But understand this, you cannot remain blind to the signs. Every delayed call, every hidden word, every excuse, these are not coincidences. The Spirit is uncovering them for your protection. He is walking a thin line, where loyalty and betrayal clash in silence. Yet he cannot run from destiny forever. Soon, he will face the moment that will shatter all illusions and reveal where his love truly stands. And when that moment comes, you will see how much he has been hiding, and how much he has been waiting to confess. It will shake you, but it will also heal you. Type Amen to get blessing 999. There is a reason this message found you now, not later. Heaven saw the struggle in your spirit and the doubt creeping into your nights. You were never meant to fight this blind. The woman believes she can replace you, but she cannot hold the same fire in his heart that you do. She clings with fear, while you hold with love. That difference is the reason the story is not ending in her favor. The battle is not against her alone, it is against confusion, against silence, against the false image he sometimes wears. But the mask is cracking, and when it falls, so will the lies. He will be forced to choose in the light, and the truth will be undeniable. Your waiting will not be wasted. Q. Type Amen to get blessing 444. Archangel Michael says, the veil of secrets cannot last forever. What is hidden in shadows is already moving into the light, and every step he takes closer to you makes the other woman tremble. The heavens have chosen this time to expose what has been kept quiet. The intensity of his love for you is undeniable, but so is the pull of the woman who has tried to capture his loyalty. He is caught between the sacred and the broken, between love and distraction. And the angels are declaring that this battle cannot last much longer. Every smile he gives you carries both warmth and weight. You feel the love, but you also sense the heaviness of his divided path. Do not ignore that feeling, it is the signal of what is stirring behind the surface. The woman believes she has power, but her hold is like dust before the wind. She is clinging with desperation, but desperation is not destiny. You are his true destiny, and the angels will not let this truth remain hidden. Type Amen to get blessing 222. The storm is forming, and its roar will soon reach your ears. His double life cannot stay balanced, for the weight of truth will tip it. The moment is coming when he will be stripped of silence and forced to confess what burns inside him. He may avoid your gaze now when certain subjects arise. He may hide behind busyness and distraction. But when light pours into darkness, he will have no more walls left to build. The other woman has whispered words into his ear, but none of them hold the same authority as the connection he feels with you. She is not the one who ignites his spirit. That fire belongs only to you. When his world collides with truth, the choice will be final. His heart will be drawn to you because it was always yours. That is the reason the angels are telling you to stand strong now. Type Amen to get blessing 111. You will feel the shift like the breaking of chains. The tension will collapse, and clarity will shine. What has been confusing will suddenly become simple. The woman who thought she could replace you will realize she was only a shadow in a story that never belonged to her. Her power will fade the moment truth takes its place. The angels are already setting this in motion. You have been patient, even in your pain. You have endured questions in silence, waiting for the moment of revelation. That moment is closer than you realize. When his heart finally speaks, it will carry the weight of everything he held back. It will shock you, but it will also confirm what your soul already knew. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Archangel Michael says, your love is written in a higher plan. No woman, no distraction, no shadow can erase what heaven has declared. But that does not mean the road is easy, it means the fight is worth it. You must be ready for the moment when his truth spills out. He may confess through tears, or it may come in a sudden burst when he can no longer hide. Either way, the confession will be unstoppable. The woman has tried to create barriers, but barriers cannot stand against destiny. She is standing in the way of something she cannot break. That is why her influence will soon shatter. The angels are aligning events to expose what is false and preserve what is real. The revelation will be undeniable, and once it happens, the weight will lift from your heart. Type Amen to get blessing 888. Even the nights of doubt were not wasted. Every tear you carried was counted. Every moment of confusion was seen. The heavens have not abandoned you in this storm. The man you love has wrestled within himself more than you realize. His actions may not always show it, but inside, he knows where his heart belongs. And that knowledge is breaking through his silence. The woman has stirred conflict, thinking she could draw him away forever. But she underestimated the strength of the bond that ties you to him. That bond was written before her influence even began. When the breaking point arrives, he will stand before you with trembling honesty. It will not be easy, but it will be the truth that you were destined to hear. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the silence around him is louder than his words. He tries to cover the truth, but the energy around him betrays what his lips refuse to confess. You are standing at the edge of a revelation that will shake his soul. His love for you is deep, undeniable, and written in ways no one else can rewrite. Yet, he has allowed himself to be tied to another woman whose presence lingers like a shadow. That shadow cannot stay hidden, for the light is preparing to expose it. The heavens are not blind to the conflict. They see the way his heart burns for you while his steps wander toward her. The angels are moving pieces in silence, preparing the stage for what must be revealed. Do not be surprised when sudden changes come, because they are the hand of heaven forcing truth into the open. The woman who thought she could hold him will learn that destiny does not bow to her plans. Type Amen to get blessing 321. He may have tried to balance both paths, but no one can walk with two hearts. His hesitation has stretched too long, and the divine is removing the veil. The day of exposure is near, and it will change everything. The other woman is restless. She feels the slipping of her hold on him, and that is why her actions grow desperate. She knows her place in his life was never permanent. But do not mistake his silence as betrayal, it is the weight of conflict that has trapped him. Yet conflict cannot outlast truth, and truth will always demand its moment. The time for truth is not far away. The angels want you prepared, not shaken. That is why this message is carved into your spirit now, so you stand ready for the storm and steady when it breaks. Type Amen to get blessing 432. His emotions are a battlefield, and every night his thoughts wander back to you. The other woman cannot erase your presence, no matter how much she tries to replace it. The tie between you and him is beyond what her hands can control. The heavens have been watching her moves closely. They have seen her words, her strategies, and her secret attempts to hold him through manipulation. But everything built on lies eventually collapses. Your patience has been tested, and your heart has endured. You may have doubted your place, but the truth is unshakable, you are the one destiny favors. The woman may fight, but her fight is already lost. Soon, the truth will erupt in ways you cannot miss. It will come through actions, words, and undeniable signs. His heart cannot serve two masters, it must return to the one it was meant for. Type Amen to get blessing 654. Archangel Michael says, you are being shielded from the worst parts of this storm. The pain you feel is real, but the heavens are covering you so it does not break you. What is being revealed is not to harm you, but to free you. The woman clings because she senses her time is short. Her grip is built on fear, while your bond is built on love. Fear may fight loudly, but love always wins quietly and completely. There are secrets still hidden that will surface suddenly. They will not come gently, they will come like fire in the night. But in the fire, lies are burned and truth is purified. When the dust clears, you will see clearly. The confusion will end, and your spirit will know why you had to walk through this painful waiting. Type Amen to get blessing 876. Every step you have taken has been leading here. You may think you have been walking in circles, but heaven has been guiding each moment. Nothing has been wasted, not even the tears. The other woman's name will eventually come out. You will know exactly who she is, and you will understand the depth of her influence. But her name will not have the power she thinks it does. His choice will not be easy, but it will be final. He will step away from what is false and hold on to what is true. That truth is you, and only you. The angels are declaring it already, the outcome is written, and no shadow can erase what has been sealed in light. Type Amen to get blessing 999. Archangel Michael says, the silence that surrounds him is breaking. His heart has been torn between what he truly desires and what he tries to hide. But heaven does not allow confusion to remain forever. The woman who stands beside him now believes she holds him, yet she is clinging to a bond that was never destined to last. Her place in his life is temporary, her power is borrowed, and her control is fading. The truth is already loosening her grip. He carries guilt every time his thoughts wander back to you. He may not show it outwardly, but within him, the weight is heavy. That guilt is proof that his soul knows where it belongs. The angels are aligning events so that what is hidden will no longer stay hidden. The false connection will collapse, and only the true love written by destiny will remain. Type Amen to get blessing 313. You have been patient, even in moments when doubt surrounded you like a storm. You have endured the uncertainty that came from his divided steps. But patience always prepares the way for revelation. He cannot continue with divided loyalty. The heavens are pressing him, forcing him to make a decision that can no longer be delayed. That decision will change the course of everything. The other woman feels this shift in her spirit. That is why she grows restless, desperate, and more controlling. She knows her time is ending, and she fears the loss of what was never truly hers. The choice he makes will confirm what your heart already knows. His love for you is the stronger bond, and it will pull him back to you no matter how far he strays. Type Amen to get blessing 717. There will be signs in the days to come. Little things will reveal the truth before he even speaks it. His behavior will shift, his words will falter, and his silence will break in ways you cannot ignore. The woman may try to fight harder, but her strength is weakening. She has been fueled by fear, not love, and fear cannot outlast what is divine. She is about to face the truth of her position. You will feel moments of heaviness, but do not mistake them for defeat. These are the final tremors before the breakthrough. Every storm shakes hardest before it ends. When the confession arrives, it will be raw and undeniable. He will speak words that release years of hidden tension, and in that moment, clarity will be restored. Type Amen to get blessing 525. Archangel Michael says, the angels are guiding you through this process step by step. They will not allow you to be consumed by betrayal. Instead, they will bring strength, clarity, and restoration to your heart. The woman's presence may have caused pain, but she cannot erase what heaven has sealed. Her role in this story will end, and her shadow will vanish like smoke in the wind. The light of truth will consume what she has tried to hold. He may have stumbled, but his stumbling does not define him. What defines him is the truth of his spirit, which has always pointed toward you. That truth will soon speak louder than his mistakes. The outcome is already written in higher places. His heart will return, and your strength will be rewarded. Type Amen to get blessing 848. Every long night you endured was seen by heaven. Every silent tear was counted and remembered. Nothing you suffered has been ignored. The woman's schemes are nearing their end. She thought she could build permanence from something temporary, but the divine is collapsing her false foundations. She will see her efforts dissolve. The man you love has carried the burden of hiding his truth for too long. That burden is about to break him open. When it does, he will finally reveal the love he has kept locked inside. The revelation will be sudden, and it will release the heaviness you've carried. You will know that destiny has always been on your side. Type Amen to get blessing 464. Archangel Michael says, the hour of unveiling is drawing closer. The whispers he hides, the pauses in his speech, the weight in his eyes, these are signs that truth cannot remain buried. The angels are shaking the ground beneath his feet so he cannot stand in silence much longer. The woman who has tried to hold him knows her time is slipping. She feels the change, she senses his heart drifting toward you again, and it terrifies her. That is why her actions will become more desperate in the days ahead. You must stay steady when you see her struggle. Do not let her false confidence shake you. The angels are stripping her of influence, piece by piece, until nothing remains. The man you love will not be able to hide behind excuses anymore. His heart will speak louder than his fear, and his truth will reach you directly. Type Amen to get blessing 919. He may resist at first, because admitting the truth requires breaking chains he allowed to bind him. But resistance cannot outlast destiny. Sooner than he expects, his silence will collapse under the weight of his love for you. The woman has been a shadow in this story, but shadows vanish when the light comes. Her grip will not survive the truth, because lies never withstand exposure. She will realize she was fighting against what was already written. Your patience is not in vain. Heaven has seen the way you stood firm even when the weight was heavy. That strength will soon carry you into victory. The time is appointed, and it cannot be delayed much longer. What you are about to witness is the breaking of chains and the revealing of truth. Type Amen to get blessing 373. You will notice subtle shifts before the full confession. He may linger longer in your presence, he may avoid her calls, and he may choose silence when he once gave excuses. These are the cracks in the wall that is about to fall. The other woman will sense these cracks as well. She may react with anger, with manipulation, or with sudden sweetness. But all her reactions are born of fear, not power. The truth is unstoppable now. Heaven has already decided that the real bond cannot be destroyed. His heart will be pulled back to you like a river returning to its source. When this happens, you will understand why you had to endure the waiting. The delay was not punishment, it was preparation. Type Amen to get blessing 144. Archangel Michael says, the final confrontation is near. The woman who has hovered between you and him will no longer remain hidden in shadows. Her presence will be revealed for what it truly is, temporary, fragile, and powerless against destiny. He will be forced to face the choice he has delayed for too long. That choice will not come from pressure, but from the undeniable truth rising in his heart. And the truth is this: he loves you more deeply than he has ever admitted. Her season in his life was only a passing distraction. Yours is a bond etched into eternity. Nothing can erase what heaven wrote before either of you even understood. Be prepared, for what is coming will release you from the silence you have carried for so long. The moment of truth is already breaking through. Type Amen to get blessing 555. Your waiting is almost over. Every unanswered question, every sleepless night, every painful doubt is reaching its conclusion. The story is turning, and light is filling the pages. The woman's influence has peaked. She has tried every trick, every word, every hold she could manage. But none of it can stop the collapse of what was never meant to last. His confession will arrive like a storm breaking through the clouds. It may not be smooth, but it will be real. You will hear in his voice the depth of love he tried to silence. And when it comes, you will feel the peace that follows storms. You will finally see that destiny has always been working in your favor.